All right, with the Foolio situation, again, rest in peace. Young and Ace dropped a song. This motherfucker ain't waste no time, bro. The funeral didn't even start yet, and this nigga, Young and Ace, already dropped the fucking song. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. So this is a lawyer. I don't know if Young and Ace. Look, I'm not gonna put this on his jacket. I don't know if he had anything to do with Foolio passing away. But why would you drop a song? Like, did he forget that the feds is a thing? These rappers don't be giving a fuck, yo. This shit. Boy, this hip hop shit can get dark.
And then you see, his lifeless body being taken away into an ambulance. And as that's happening, Young and Ace releases a diss track.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Even if he didn't have nothing to do with it, that's crazy. Like, you're just implicated, bro. Why? Well, actually, I know why, but it's like, come on, bro.
Did you hear what he just said? He said, "Fellas got the low. I told them to do it." Now, if they can link Young and Ace to any kind of case related to this, this is coming into evidence. Now we're going to have more killings because it's just going to fuel it even more. If you dance close to the sun, you're going to get fucking burned. Look at that.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, Unc cooking. Unc is cooking. Okay, I like that. If you dance close to the sun, you're going to get burnt. I mean, this was going to happen either or, regardless if he had anything to do with it or not, because these motherfuckers been going back and forth in Jacksonville for a minute. Like, it's history behind this shit. This documentary is made on this shit. Like, but it's still an idiot move for Young and Ace to drop a fucking diss track after Foolio just literally got killed. Why would you do that? Now, when the feds pick your ass up, then what? Now, granted, I don't think Young and Ace had anything to do with it. I think I don't even know. I don't even know. But these niggas hate each other so much. As soon as Foolio passed away, Young and Ace dropped a diss record. This nigga, y'all new niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all new young niggas is crazy. I stay far away from y'all niggas. I stay far the fuck away from y'all niggas.
Look at that car. That is premeditated first-degree murder. No question about it. But, I mean, and then admitting to crimes online. You watch. All this stuff is going to come out. We're seeing it in Young Thug's case where they're using his own lyrics against him in a criminal trial. And it's not like I'm some older white guy saying, "Well, the music of the youth today is so bull." No, it's they're killing each other.
Nah, yeah, they are. Them niggas is wildin'. Them little niggas is wildin'. Them little niggas is fucking wildin'. Them little niggas is wildin'. I mean, I don't know if you can implicate somebody on murder charges because of lyrics, but if they could find, or if they could implicate Young and Ace to Foolio's murder, that nigga career is over. That nigga career is over, which is stupid because we should have. Well, I mean, everybody should have had their eyes on it. I mean, people did have eyes on it, but nigga, when he dropped "Who I Smoke," y'all niggas should have been like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, yo, bro, come on, bro, like. And I did see that Jacksonville, as far as like murders being unsolved, is one of those states. But it's like, come on, these niggas are literally putting this shit in music. Nigga, Ray Charles could have solved this fucking murder. They telling you who did it.
Killing each other. It just has to stop.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I am Bruce Rivers, board certified criminal defense lawyer, which means I come at this reaction channel with a perspective. You know, I'm a criminal defense lawyer. I see a lot of shit. I work on a lot of cases that deal with tragedy, that deal with this and that.
I might have to get his card. Oh, well, he's a criminal. You know, he's a criminal. Nah, I'm not a criminal. Never mind. Do he do civil cases? Say now. Let me stop. Oh yeah. Well, he's a criminal defense lawyer. All right, never mind.
I try to protect people's lives, and I'm board certified. That means I've got 26 years of experience behind me, where I've tried a lot of cases, cross-examined a lot of experts, taken exams, and have 12 people vouch for my credentials, basically over the course of a year. So it's a distinguished mark in a career based upon being a criminal trial lawyer, and that's what I am. And we're joined today with our content genius behind the camera, behind all the ideas. And today, it's a sad day because we're talking about Foolio. Foolio. He's been killed in Tampa on Sunday at 4.
It's fucking sad, bro. I saw his mom. His mom basically had put out a statement saying that, you know, I tried to get him to stay out the streets and all that other shit, but it's just, a lot of people were saying, like, yo, you know what? Maybe it was just like because he was dropping his location too. Like, they was getting on this some lady that was dropping his location, but he was also dropping his location. People are saying that maybe he was just tired of running. Maybe he was just tired of bringing like 30 people with him. Who knows? Maybe he wanted to party last time before. I don't know. It just seemed like if you partying at the Holiday Inn in Florida, when you know you got smoke in that city, you obviously like, come on, bro. I don't know. It could be. Maybe he was just ready to come home. You can only run for so long, and that street shit, the cycle is going to continue. And then when his mom was like, well, it's time for you to get out the streets. You got to get out the streets. But I didn't did all this crazy shit in the streets. You think my enemy's going to forget? Yeah, you can get baptized. You could change your life. You know what I'm saying? You could do the most positive thing in the world. You could try to change your music into a positive direction. The niggas that you did the fucked up shit to, they don't forget. So maybe he was just like, you know what? Let me reap what I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But it's just unfortunate that he passed away on his birthday, and he passed away at 26 years old. It's crazy.
4 a.m. Before we get to that, this our sponsor is eforms.com.
Oh, I love you, Unc, but we're not doing no sponsors right now. Let's get to the point.
Both Yungeen Ace and to Foolio.
Okay, all right. He did react to Who I Smoke. Oh yeah.
And their battle in Jacksonville, Florida. You know, we're going to play a couple clips here, you know, from past reactions that we've done. Some were kind of tongue-in-cheek because the first one we did was Who I Smoke with Yungeen Ace. I love this video already. I love this. First of all, I'm a golfer. These guys look like fine young gentlemen. I have to say, I like everything about this.
that nigga. Damn, that nigga strapped up like this? This nigga got a Call of Duty loadout. Shit. First Amendment, nigga. But goddamn. Who the fuck is this nigga? John Wick?
Video. I really do like this a lot. The guys look like they could be in a fraternity. They look wholesome. And at the time, I had no clue as to what I was reacting to be quite frank with you.
Until the beat dropped.
It's smoking on your ops. I mean, it's all about death. It's all about gangs. It's all about, and it's like serial killers. Honestly, when you really think about it, I mean, it's no different. I mean, the only difference is the motivation. You know, serial killers just kill for the sake of killing. But these gangs, there's over 50 unsolved homicides between ATK and KTA.
That's crazy. And they admitting these shits on a song, and they still can't get these niggas off. They still can't. How? I mean, I know obviously you have to do investigations and shit like that and tie people. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And witnesses are probably not going to come forward because, nigga, we still live in Florida. These niggas is going back and forth every single day. If I come forward, then these niggas y'all ain't going to protect me. So why the fuck would I say anything? But they saying this shit in songs.
I'll tell you what those are in a second. And that's in Jacksonville, Florida. 2 rival gangs. 50 unsolved homicides. And it might even be more. That was a couple years ago. And I've seen this in my practice. I have a client who had 69 years because
God damn.
Some guy came up to him and started some shit. And my client pulled his gun first. And he started shooting and he shot 9 people. And it was, a beef between the highs and the lows. And that's just a geographic location. The high numbers in North Minneapolis versus the low numbers in Minneapolis. But it's not necessarily rival gangs, but it's a part of the city that you're from. And if you're not from that particular area, then you're the op. And it's just so ridiculous. And it's over fucking nothing. Foolio has had several attempts on us, and he was in Tampa for his birthday and causing a ruckus, at an Airbnb, and then they got kicked out of the Airbnb, and so they were in.
That was God right there telling them, yo, take your ass home, nigga. Once you would have got kicked out that Airbnb, I would have been like, nigga, party over. Anybody who came up with the idea that, yo, we got to take this to the Holiday Inn. We got fuck it. We got kicked out of the Airbnb. We taking this party to the Holiday Inn. Fuck no, nigga. A crackhead with no teeth. A crackhead with no teeth in his mouth can get into the Holiday Inn. Them hotel niggas, they don't give a fuck. Them niggas at the hotel, they don't make that much. No disrespect to anybody who works in a hotel, but bro, come on, nigga. Come on, bro. You can go in and out of a hotel and nobody won't say, hey, are you checking in? Are you here to see nobody? Nigga, you could just walk right the fuck in. They don't check you. They don't got no nothing. Well, the people that did, I guess who has something to do with Foolio's death, they didn't even go into the hotel. I think they waited outside. But they already knew where he was at because he dropped his location. Sad, bro.
In a car park hotel parking lot, and I think 3 or 4 people got injured, and 1 person was killed, and that 1 person was Foolio. So the 3 guys that are on the card behind him is they're the dead ops, and he's laying on top of them with roses and.
Yeah, that's crazy. Printing out your ops and visiting a gravesite, that is. That's a tough one. Cause it's like, how do you sympathize with somebody that do shit like this? This is demonic. Pray for peace.
Pretty disrespectful.
Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. Damn. He killed this in the.
Cold. It's just cold. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way.
3, 2, 23. Happy birthday.
Yeah. He's pouring champagne all over the dead ops. Complete disrespect. So when you look at who I smoke, and they're smoking to on their ops, right? And they're talking about killed this person, killed this person, killed this person, and then you look at When I See You by Foolio. He's talking about, and we'll play a little bit of both of these here for you, but in And they're talking about, a car that 3 out of the 4 people in the car were killed, and Young and Ace somehow escaped. Foolio's younger brother, teenager, get fucking gunned down for nothing. And I haven't really talked lately about gang violence and about youth doing stupid shit like this. And apparently Ace has we're going to play this here in a minute, has put out something accepting responsibility. I mean, I don't understand how these guys do this. I say this.
I mean, shit. When Jacksonville, I don't know if he still lives in Jacksonville now, but if Jacksonville got 50 cases that's unsolved, them niggas ain't working hard enough. So I guess you can do some shit like this. Don't mean it's acceptable, but these niggas, the homicide detectives that's in Jacksonville, I guess it's so many murder cases that they can't get to them, or they just don't have enough evidence, or I don't know what the fuck they doing. But the nigga dropped who I smoke and nothing happened to him. I don't know.
This is where I got the idea for Stop Self Snitching, is people, they're putting shit out online, and because if it's not online, it doesn't happen, right? But I mean, and then admitting to crimes online. You watch, all this stuff is going to come out. All this stuff is going to, we're seeing it in Young Thug's case, where they're using his own lyrics against him in a criminal trial. So let's just take a look at a news clip.
Jacksonville rapper Charles Jones, known as Foolio, shot and killed in Tampa. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Riley Phillips. The rapper was celebrating his 26th birthday. This happened outside a Holiday Inn. If you could take a look at this video, you can see the bullet holes riddling.
Look at that. Look at that car. I mean, that is premeditated first-degree murder. No question about it.
On our newscast for his connection with violence around Jacksonville over the past few years, I counted 7 different articles that we published on our website since 2019.
It's the only time where white folks even comment or even go near poverty areas, bro, is when we killing each other. This nigga ain't never been in no, or maybe he is from, he's in the good part of Florida. These motherfuckers, they got their fucking news camera, they news reporter, and they go into poverty neighborhoods to report on fucking black people killing each other, bro. And then they go home into their nice crib that they got, and they be like, damn, I'm glad I'm far away from this shit. Meanwhile, us as a black community, we can't even come together and do anything positive. Oh, I'm not all the time. Sometimes we do. But this shit is crazy, bro. The only time we get camera time, or the only time that we even make it on the news, is if we killing each other. And that's the shit that's crazy to me, bro.
19, where Foolio was referenced in them, and at least 3 times that we've covered, he's been shot before, once grazing his leg, another time while he was over in Houston.
If you dance close to the sun, you're going to get fucking burned. And it's just what's going to happen. But the problem is that where does it end? Where does it end? Now people in Foolio's camp are going to have to retaliate, right? And then they're going to have to retaliate. It's just a cycle.
Out from Foolio's attorney that he was in Tampa celebrating his birthday. They've been at an Airbnb that they rented. They exceeded occupancy at that Airbnb, which is when they left and went toward the Holiday Inn. And from Tampa Police's report, we know that he was killed there along with 3 other victims who were taken to the hospital for treatment there, and that there were 2 cars that they found with bullet holes as well in that parking lot. I talked with our First Coast News crime and safety expert just about what this means for Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and if there's any possibility of violence moving forward.
I wish these guys would just start singing country and western tunes, honestly. I mean, it's like, the diss track is, you look at Drake and Kendrick Lamar, you look at, NBA Youngboy and that whole scene.
You know about it. What the fuck you know? Damn. I'm tapped in. I thought he was going to say Tupac and Biggie or some shit like that. That's what everybody be saying. Wait, what I don't know about NBA Youngboy?
King Von, BG Duck, and You know, and we've seen it all the way from New York to Atlanta to Jacksonville to Detroit to Louisiana. I mean, you see it everywhere, and it's this culture of violence, this culture of this drill, you know. And is there some? It's not the music that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the violent, disrespectful nature of the beefs that are created by this drill. And it's not like I'm some older white guy saying, well, you know, the music of the youth today is bullshit. No, it's they're fucking killing each other. Okay? They're fucking killing each other.
Nah, yeah, they are. They are. I'd rather you not be about that life and rap about it than actually be about that life and rap about it. Because at least if you faking it, then it's like, all right, well, he not hurting nobody. He not fucking causing harm to nobody. But these niggas are actually fucking... Nigga, these niggas will kill you, get in the studio, make a song, record the music video with the same gun that they killed you with. These niggas is insane.
The young black men are fucking killing each other, and it has to fucking stop. It just has to fucking stop. Mothers, sisters, aunties, they're all grandmothers are picking up the fucking pieces. Who comes to my office when we have this shit going on? It ain't fathers. You know what? It ain't fucking fathers, because we're the fathers. The fathers in fucking prison. Where are the guys? They aren't. Once in a while, a guy will come in, but almost always, it's the aunties, it's the moms, it's the sisters, it's the girlfriends, all fucking tears in their eyes, and they're being disrespected by your fucking lack of respect for life. You know, you're making a lot of money, so it ain't about the fucking money. Ain't a damn thing funny.
Shit. They're making a lot of money, but guess how much the labels be making? The labels be making a lot of fucking money, and they don't have to deal with none of that shit. Foolio, if the label or if I don't know if Foolio was signed, but I didn't even see his record label that he was signed to, or if he was signed. I didn't even see them put out a statement. But I guarantee you, when he dropped that "When I See You" record, the label, or not the label, I'm pretty sure he got mad record deals that signed him. Mad record labels are backing a artist who is talking about taking other rappers' lives or taking other people's lives. But when he passes away, oh yeah, it's sad. We'll maybe put out a statement for him, but as far as that, hey, it is what it is. And you know what's crazy? That "When I See You" record, I don't know if he dropped that independently or if he dropped it signed with a label, but they gonna make money off that shit. If anything, when you die, the labels make more money off of you. These labels do not give a fuck about these kids killing each other. They don't give a fuck. Unless you're giving them money, or if you a high selling artist. I don't think Foolio was like a superstar or nothing like that. I mean, he was he was okay. I heard a couple of songs. He had potential when he wasn't talking about killing people, but the labels don't give a fuck. Long story short, the labels don't give a fuck about these kids, man. They make a whole bunch of money off of murder music. And they go scot-free and find the next black kid to do the same thing. It's crazy.
Motherfuckers. It pisses me off so bad, because life can be good for everybody. And you are sitting there, you know, with the drill lifestyle, you know, the drugs, the hoes, the
Why you say the hoes like that?
The cars, the guns, the automatic weapons, the masks, you know, whatever you're doing, and it's all about violence, sheer violence. What about taking care of your own? Gee, that's a thought. How about be a man? How about, you know, ending this? You all could.
It's not, but the thing is, this is where his You know, you gotta understand when you grow up in these type of environments, there is no can we come together and piece shit up. It's not gonna happen, bro. And I'm just gonna be blunt and say it. This shit is going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. Your best bet is that if you do make a lot of money, is move the fuck out of Jacksonville or any fucking bad poverty state that you in that got all this shit that's going on. Bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies are dropping, and some of these kids are not even in their 20s yet. You have to make a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, enough money where you can get the fuck out of the situation that you from. Because it's saying, oh, we gotta come together. This has to. It's not going to fucking end. It's not. It's not. And especially when Yungeen Ace just dropped the diss record. Now Foolio's people, they're gonna have to do something about that. And then Yungeen Ace's people, they're gonna have to do something about that. It's a forever ending cycle. There is no coming together. And do I want them to come together and squash the beef? Absolutely. But when you got blood spilled, or when you got somebody that passed away that you care about, like Yungeen Ace, I saw some shit. Yungeen Ace, his brother or his closest friend died right in front of him. You think he gonna forget that? They both lost people that's near and dear to them. They're not going to just be like, you know what, all right, fine. You know what, this is too far. No, they're going to feel complete when they get their revenge. So as far as telling them to stop, it's never going to happen. Do I want it to stop? Yes. Is it going to stop? No. Your best friend got his head blown off in front of you. You're not going to forget about no shit like that. Fucking what? Yungeen Ace was shot like what, 7-8 times and survived? That's a blessing in and of itself. But instead of saying, you know what, I got shot 7-8 times, let me thank God that I survived. No, the nigga want us to get his revenge. It's not going to stop, bro. It's not going to stop.
End it right now. But you're not going to.
Yeah.
You're not going to. And it's just going to be more and more death.
Solos and random choppers and killers in it. Catch his ass and do his ass, you know he finished.
Catch his ass, do his ass, you know he's finished.
Flip his ass and smoke his ass, we stay on business. Mad as fucker through the Drake away, got a bite on us, been through it.
Through the Draco. You know what a Draco is. Michael, show him what a Draco is. You know.
Oh shit. Well, I can. Let me not pause it right here because YouTube. Well, I mean, if he posted on his YouTube channel, I could post it on mine.
You know, it's like an AK. I mean, what the fuck?
Only call him by his name. I call him niggas, look, do it. Bitches called the phone, said they got the low. I told him do it.
Did you hear what he just said? He said, "Fellas got the low. I told them to do it." Now, if they can link
that was stupid.
Ace to any kind of case related to this, this is coming into evidence. If it's...
I ain't sparing shit at his own side if we into it. He with his baby, do it. He with his bitch.
He's with his baby, do it. He's with his bitch, do it.
Do it. With his mama, do it. This money make a nigga do it.
So...
That is the most stupid. This money will make a nigga do it. Nigga, come on, bro. You just gotta shake your head and keep it going, because it's like, I say the same thing in every fucking video. Like, why are you self-snitching so fucking much?
Well, this was posted yesterday at 5:20. I mean, it's directly related. You know, I mean, that's so disrespectful. It's so off the chain callous. You know, that's the other thing, is the callousness with which these young men deal with life. You know, the callousness with which they value life of everybody. Because guess what? Every life is worth something, right? Everywhere.
Not to these niggas. They don't give a fuck.
And every life is worth it's worth more than it's worth a worst deed. And for them to, I just think it's just we're the people surrounding them. You know, and the reason, look at this, is going to get fucking huge views, right? And
Oh, it's number one on it. Oh, well, let's see. I'm not gonna play the song because I'm gonna get copyrighted. But I guarantee 3.6 million views. And if you click on the video, I'm not gonna click on it because they're gonna copyright my shit. It's number one in music, in YouTube music right now. It speaks for itself.
and he's going to make a bunch of money off of this diss track, you know, right on the heels.
The nigga probably had this shit recorded before. Like, let me make it. And this is how fucking dark. I don't even want to go into this mindset. But the nigga probably, there's no way you jumped in the studio and recorded that shit like that and then released it. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah. You had this song recorded just in case if Foolio was to ever die. Oh, word, we got that song just in case he died? All right, let's drop it. There's no way you jumped in the booth and didn't. Nah, I don't agree with that shit. Now, maybe he did, but I think that this song was already made. And he had it in the vault just in case Foolio did die. That's how sick this shit is. It's crazy, bro.
Of Foolio's death. You know, if he had a he would blow things out of the water. If all of a sudden Young and Ace came out with a compassionate, heartfelt video. But
nah, them niggas don't give a fuck about that. I'm sorry. He could have, nah, they don't give a fuck about that shit. Your crew killed somebody in my crew. We will call it even when my crew gets revenge. That nigga could have been on fucking video crying with tears in his eyes saying, yo, this violence gotta stop. It's over with. We gotta come together. They not trying to hear that. They're not. Where the OGs at? That's what I want to know. Where the big dogs that's in the city? Because honestly, if Young and Ace would have showed compassionate, come on now.
He's not going to do that. I mean, it would absolutely shock the rap world, the drill rap world, if he came out with a compassionate video, honestly. But he's not going to do that because he's happy that he's dead. You know, they get off on it, and it really is almost serial killer-ish or esque. This is the #1 trending.
Oh, ta-da! #1 trending for music, of fucking course.
Song on YouTube. What does that tell you? And then you see, you know, his lifeless body being taken away into an ambulance. And that's happening. And as that's happening, Young and Ace releases a diss track. I mean, that's real life. That's real life. Pop, 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 brah. You know?
I'm sorry. What the fuck? Go ahead, Unc. I'm gonna let you cook.
I mean, great. That's all it's so neat. A white guy just does the brah. You know, fucking A, guys.
We get you, Unc. We get you.
It's just too much. It's too much. And it's happening too many places. That's the reason why this afternoon I'm going into a hearing on a gang case. You know, it's a RICO gang case. They got 45 guys, and guess what? They're going to pluck another 45 guys off the street. You know, and it's all about nothing. You know, it's about killing, it's about drugs, it's about racketeering, you know, and it's about corruption. Too many people dead, too many people injured, too much collateral consequences, and it's all for nothing.
Too many people incarcerated. And niggas that get incarcerated, they don't realize, like, damn, yo, was it worth it? But by then, nigga, you already got life without parole. Either life without parole or you got like 50, 40 years. It's crazy. I wonder if the niggas that, well, I'm pretty sure they do, but like the niggas that's like was doing anything in the streets and they get locked up for life, do they even give a fuck? Or they just be like, yo, I was out here thugging, I was doing my thing. I don't know. Everybody has to have a conscience because we all human, but you start realizing that the street shit ain't worth it until it's too fucking late.
You know, we were doing a lot of this for a while. This is how we got our start. We got our start on our YouTube channel, you know, with Melly. You know, Melly's in the car and he shoots 2 of his fucking buddies. Allegedly.
Come on now. He hasn't been found guilty. Allegedly. Ooh, easy there, Unc.
You know, and where's his trial? He got a hung jury, right? Yeah, he got a hung jury. Now he's sitting and waiting for his second trial.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. His second trial didn't even start yet.
You know, I'm fascinated by it because I'm a criminal defense lawyer, but I'm also disheartened by it because I'm a citizen. You know, I'm just a citizen like you guys are, and also I'm a father, and you know, I'm a brother, and I see these guys doing this to each other, and it's what is it over? And guess what? Now we're gonna have more killings because it's just gonna fuel it even more. And think about this. Just think about this. Where are you gonna have his funeral?
That's a good point too. You can't even. Yeah, you. Yeah. You're right. You had this shit in Jacksonville. The funeral gonna get fucking shot up.
And what do you suppose the risks are to have his funeral at any particular venue? And who would want to host it? What church would want to host his funeral? Think how dangerous that is. Here's some audio. This is just for you guys to think about.
Oh God, please don't play that shit.
This is not just something, you know, on MTV or you know, I mean, this is not a video game.
Oh, these niggas out there.
Bro, what? That's fucking crazy. I never heard the audio before, but yo, that shit, bro. That, wow. They wanted him gone. They wanted that nigga gone.
Oh, these niggas out there.
How many is that?
Bro, that shit sound like a fucking... Yo, they sound like these niggas in Vietnam. That is crazy. Yo.
How many is that? How many is that? That's not a video game. It's not Call of Duty.
That sound like Iraq, nigga.
It's not, you know, Grand Theft Auto. It's real life. So, I implore you, if you're a sister, an auntie, if you're a grandma, if you're a father, if you're a brother, if you got anybody in this scene, if you're in this scene, grab that little young man by the fucking ear and get him out of there. If you have any little boy...
Nah, they'll just go back. These niggas, I mean, like I said, these guys are grown. These guys, Foolio, I mean, of course they're a product of their environment. They're a product of the environment. I mean, these guys, like, they go on interviews, and I've seen, like, some of these interviewers, like, yo, you gotta get out. Yo, you gotta leave the street shit alone. Yo, why you dissing on da-da-da-da-da? And they try, but they are a product of their environment. Either that, or they can't they don't have enough money, because these labels, they're signing them, but I don't think they've really, like, got it like that. Do Foolio have it like that? I don't know. But you move out of Jacksonville, now you're worrying about your family that still lives there. I mean, if he had enough bread and you can't move your family out of that situation, it's like, well, I still have to go back because my family is still here. And if I visit my family, the shit that I did in the streets can come back to haunt me. So it's easy. I mean, I could say, like, you got to get the fuck out of Jacksonville, but forget your friends. They can meet me on the way up. But when you still got family that's there, well, if my ops can't get to me, they're going to get to my family. My family been living in this house since I was a little kid. They still live here now to this day. What's stopping them from going over to my grandma's house or to my mama's house and shooting that shit up just to send a message to me? They are a product of their environment, and it's sad. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad.
Boys that are growing up near this shit, get them out of there. Get them out.
That's the best thing you could do. Get the whole family out of there. That's the best thing you could do.
There and stop the cycle of violence, because it has to start with kids. It's a generational thing at this point, right? So we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. It's a sober day knowing that, another young man has fallen victim to gang violence. It's just sad. It's just absolutely sad. I'm Bruce Rivers, your board-certified criminal defense lawyer. Clodagh, that's for you. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and sign up for Patreon. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
That was a good video. Let's RIP to Foolio. But yeah, I want to say it gotta stop the violence. We gotta change. We gotta make change. But it's up to these niggas. It's up to these niggas to do it. At this point, you can give all the niggas the tools, but if he still can't build the house, he can't build the house. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Pray for peace. I'm out.